Hello again, I'm Ken Collins, your trusted construction leadership coach. I want to expand a little more on accountability in organizations and column number 3, alignment. Stay curious, I'll explain. Accountability, as I explained in my previous video, has negative connotations to it, but accountability is the glue that gets organizations to that execution stage. Without it, it can unravel. With too much of it, you can have a culture of fear. What you're looking for is that just right. But before I go into that, I think a basic definition of accountability should be shared here, because when I ask my clients about what is define accountability, the answers and responses I get are very different than what I think it is or what you should think it is. So accountability has 4 components. One is in this expressing expectations umbrella. Step 1, identify swim lanes. What is the individual's roles or responsibilities with this certain task or on this project or in the department? And be crystal clear with those things. Some companies have job descriptions. While I like job descriptions, especially for new employees, I don't want swim lanes reduced to stay out of my lane when we're all in the same pool here. In the spirit of help, we should be able to jump over those swim lanes. However, step 2 in accountability is assign ownership. Why do I identify a swim lane? Because here's the swim lane you're in, and now I'm going to paint a picture. Here's what your contribution is in the whole scheme in our pool. I want you to take ownership of this swim lane and build it the best that you can. Nothing like empowering, delegating, and getting someone inspired and motivated about their contributions in the organization. Thirdly, inspect what you expect. There's got to be follow-up, check-ins. They say delegation without follow-up is abandonment. And so inspecting what you expect is, okay, there's your swim lane, here's your contribution, check back with me at this point here and let's talk about progress. Or I'll check back with you. It's always good for leaders to walk the floor and be engaged with employees. Either way, there's this check back. It determines where people are at, make sure they're on track, but are they on the right track, and then readjust. Without inspecting, that person go all the way down that swim lane and possibly keep swimming, and that's not what was intended. So now you save time there. And then lastly, item number 4, reward and recognize and consequences. When you are inspecting what you expect and you see things that are going positively, reinforce that. That way you're encouraging to repeat that behavior. Now, consequences. When I say accountability and consequences, all of a sudden people think, oh no, that's fear and intimidation and I'm going to scream and yell. That is not what I'm trying to say. Consequences is very simply following up, and if you see something that could be beneficial, not viewing it as conflict, but an opportunity to help and be beneficial with somebody, address it with them. That is a consequence. Oh, if I'm not doing this right, someone's going to talk to me about it. Not fire me. Talk to me about it and help, redirect, guide, and coach so that when that person continues down that swim lane, they are building it the best they can. And so that's a little bit more insight on accountability and a lot of the key areas in that alignment column that are so often hopped over so we can get to that execution. Thank you for your time.